everyone, welcome back to Whole Bead Virtual Part 2 of Day 1. So I'm getting ready to show you more vintage and vintage inspired beads from Germany and Italy, although today is going to be all things from Germany. So we just finished up a 2-hour stream of vintage and vintage inspired resin and lucite pieces, and we didn't quite get through all of the colors, so I'm going to resume with the rest of the colors and then move on to the sea creatures and the novelty and then the laser cut. So that's what we got going on coming up next. I forgot to mention in my earlier stream that I just love this necklace. I made it last night, special to wear today to show everyone. I'm so happy that yellow is the color of the year. Yellow has been one of my favorite colors for forever. So anyway, it's really bright and happy, which we all need right now is some bright and happy. So anyway, let me get right going here. I hope everyone's having a great afternoon. Okay, so just a couple of information here before we get started. We are doing a show special, and it is 15% off all orders of $250 or more. And keep in mind that that is combinable for anything you would purchase today, tomorrow, or Sunday. We would total everything together, and any orders that are $250 or more will get the 15% off. And we're also doing wholesale pricing. These are for people who have a state issued reseller's permit, and the wholesale pricing is listed there on the postcard. It's 40% off of $100, 50% off of $300, and 60% off of $1,000. And again, that's combinable for everything you would purchase today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And I just do want to stress that you do have to have that reseller's permit in order to qualify for the wholesale. And if you don't think I have your wholesale information, you can go ahead and shoot me an email, avamotherwell@aol.com is my email. If you already purchased from me and you know that I have your information, you don't need to send it. Okay, a couple other things. So orders will be billed through PayPal and shipped through USPS. And if you're watching me today on Facebook, you are more than welcome to comment in the live feed with the items you'd like to purchase. Just put the full code and how many you would like. If you're watching on YouTube, then I'm going to need you to send an email with the list of the items that you want. And you can do that at the end of each day, the end of each video, or you can do it on Sunday when it's all done. And the third option would be our Flickr albums, photo albums. And again, with Flickr, I would need you to make a list and email me your requests. So that's the business that I just wanted to get everybody up to date on. And now we're just going to dive right in here and look at some beautiful beads. This is the piece that I made some time ago, but it works well for today because it's a combination of vintage glass, which are these little beads here, and these disc shapes here. Those are vintage German glass, which I'll be showing tomorrow. And then it has my German resin here, which I'll be showing you in just a few minutes, and then also here at the bottom. These here at the bottom are vintage, and these are contemporary. And anyway, I just love this piece, so I wanted to share that. So my my vintage resin and vintage lucite is from like the 1960s to the 1980s for the most part. And these are all from Germany. So here we have, I need to adjust my camera down just a wee bit there. So how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a great day. We had a nice busy morning and moving right along here with our second video. Okay, so this is like a true sort of vintage coral color. And these beads were probably made like in the 1960s, made in Germany. And these are a 20 millimeter round. And the code for this one is AMC 393, and it's $9 for the strand of 6 beads. Now this is kind of a terracotta color, and it's matted, and it's got some orange and gold inlay. These are vintage. AMC 283, $10 for the strand. So if you want to purchase this item, you would want to comment with AMC 283. And this is like a true coral color, little vintage disc drops with a top hole. And this one is AMC 385. This is kind of a champagne pearl color. It's a large flower bead. And these are vintage. AMC 812. And these are $16. And this is a light pink coral, 12 millimeter round, AMC 807, $6 a strand, and these are vintage. And this is kind of a rust terracotta color, and it's the pearl resin. And these are cool. They have an opening in the middle as well as the hole that goes all the way through. And these are vintage, and there's 6 beads on a strand for $8. It's AMC 811. And this is a true coral earring pendant. And this is AMC 298, and it's $11 for the set of 4. And this is a terracotta. These are 8 millimeter round, vintage, AMC 806, and these are $4 for the strand. And this is a light coral matted, and these are 16 millimeter, AMC 808, and it's $16 for the strand. I'm sorry, $6 for the strand. This is a really light pink coral. This is interesting. It's a bar, kind of tiered in size, and there's 3 holes. And these are vintage. And this one is AMC 815, and these are $10 for the strand. This is a champagne pearl vintage leaf. There's 6 beads on the strand for $12, and this one is AMC 339. And this is a flower, and it has the hole at the back and the top. And it's kind of a bronzy gold with orange inlay. And this one is AMC 307. And it's $12 for the strand. These are vintage. And this is kind of a sherbet coloring matted vintage flower. And it's got the hole at the back and top. AMC 312, and these are $12. And here we have a coral rose, AMC 813, and this one's $10 for the strand. Now, most of these I have, multiple strands, anywhere from 6 to 10, maybe 12 strands, depending on whether it's a vintage or a contemporary one. This is kind of a champagne peachy pearl, and this is that same tiered bar with 3 holes. Kind of an unusual piece. These are vintage, AMC 814, $10. So let's see, it's about 12:45 here in California. I'm in Northern California, and it's a sunny day. It's kind of crisp, but it's sunny. So from where I'm sitting, I can look out the window and see the pretty green trees and the sunshine. This is kind of what color do we call this? It says beige tan. Kind of a light terracotta. These are vintage 18mm rings. AMC 345, and it's $6 for a strand of 20. These are coral color, 16mm, AMC 286, and these are $6 a strand. And this is a light coral marbled 18mm round, AMC 372, and these are $7.75 a strand. And this is a similar shade of coral marble, and this is a rectangular bar with a top drill. These are vintage. And it's AMC 382 for $10 for the strand. This is a nice terracotta orange inlay. It's an 18mm rondelle shape. AMC 29, and it's $12 for the strand. Nice. Oops. Gonna hear my voice coming back at me. That's not gonna be good. Here, this is, I'm not sure what to call this. It's kind of a like a nude color, I guess, and it's sort of it's kind of milky, almost like a opaline. And these are 12 millimeter rounds, AMC 809, and these are $4.75 a strand. Trying to see my comments, but I'm not catching them at the moment. Okay, this is like a champagne sort of luster color, oval twisted, no additional holes, just the hoop. AMC 394, $7.50. And this is a pink luster 10 millimeter round. These are vintage. Strand of 20 beads for $4. And this is a pink, like a light pink coral, 42 millimeter teardrop. These are vintage. AMC 287. And these are $6 for a strand of 4. And this is a marbled pinky coral color. This is that cool little earring hoop that I was showing you earlier. It has the little top drill. This one is AMC 810, and it's $2 for the pair. And this is a coral teardrop. This is like a true coral color. AMC 323, $6 for the strand. Oh, and this is that twisty coral bead that I showed you in the necklace at the beginning. This one is AMC AMC 362, and it's $6 for 4 beads. And here's a opal milky light pink coral, and it's got the little top drill. These are vintage. AMC 301, and it's $2 for the pair. This one's kind of an orangey coral marble, 18 millimeter round. AMC 359, and these are $6. This is the teardrop shape that was on the necklace. It's a 25 millimeter coral marbled. These are vintage 25 millimeter. AMC 276, and these are $6 for the strand. And this is kind of a matted champagne pink with gold inlay. AMC 332, and these are $14.50 for the strand. Hold on one second, I'm just fixing something. Okay, here we have a coral hoop. This is kind of cool because it's flat. And I like how it has, I don't know, like the shape of it's just really cool how it has more at the bottom and whereas the circle is towards the top. I like this one. There's 4 on the strand for $10, and it is AMC 324. This is a kind of a rust gold stone, that long twist shape. There's 4 beads on the strand for $6. And this one is AMC 26. Here I have a pair of earrings done with these. This is kind of a feather shape. It's a really pretty matted pinky with some yellows mixed in there. Really beautiful color. AMC 314, and these are $10 for the pair. And this is a champagne pink matted. This one's vintage. AMC 521, $6 for the strand. Here's a terracotta 10mm round. AMC 341. This one's $6 for the strand. And this is kind of a root beer rust color with the pearl. These are vintage, 14mm. AMC 27, $6 for the strand. Now this is a true orange. It's that really fun earring with the top hole. These feel like Bakelite. This is 6 beads on the strand for $12, and it's AMC 311. And here we have the stackable flowers. This is like a tangerine color, and it's translucent but matted. And these are AMC 515, and it's $6 for the strand. This is kind of a sherbet marbled 22mm round, vintage. AMC 331, $6 for the strand. True orange square 25mm. These are vintage. AMC 342, and it's $10 for the strand. Stackable flowers in the tangerine. These are 25 beads on the strand. AMC 514 for $6. And this is a rose in the tangerine marble. AMC 818 for $7 for the strand of 5. And we call this one Marmalade Marble. And it's like a little twist link. Super cool shape. AMC 327. And these are $8 for the strand. Love how lightweight the resin is. Very lightweight, but also feels, you can feel the quality. This is kind of a luster opal orange color, vintage, 14mm round, AMC 343, $6 for the strand. These are vintage orange lintel shape, 28mm, AMC 819, $12 a strand. And here we have an orange pearl finish stackable flower. These are vintage. AMC 820, and these are $6 a strand. And then we have the tangerine marble stackable flower. This is the 35 millimeter. You get 2 on the strand for $6, and this one is AMC 518. And the 25 millimeter stackable, AMC 519, and these are $6 a strand. These are vintage, just a true orange, opaque. This has the hole at the top back. You get 3 on the strand, and it's AMC 387 for $9. Orange 22 millimeter rounds, AMC 824, $6 for the strand. These are vintage. I showed those already. I showed you these earlier in coral, and here they are in orange. I love orange. Orange and yellow. So I have lots of orange and yellows. AMC 369, and these are $11. And this is like an orange luster pearl, vintage, with the white polka dots. And this one is AMC 816, and it's $12 a strand. And this is a neon, very bright, lustery. These are vintage 18 millimeter rings. And they are $6 for 20 rings. AMC 306. These are the 27 millimeter rings, kind of a tangerine color. AMC 817, $12. An orange marble 18 millimeter round, AMC 821, $6. And this is kind of a burnt orange teardrop, 30 millimeter, AMC 273, and these are $6 for 6 beads. And this is that marmalade marble, 30 millimeter teardrop, AMC 295, $4.50 a strand. Little vintage rings. I think these are probably 35 millimeter. 38 millimeter. These are vintage. AMC 822, and it's $6 for 6. And this flower is like a bright orange with white. Super pretty. And this again has the hole at the top back. And these are vintage. I only have a couple strands of these. AMC 826, and it's $9. Okay, so that was coral and orange. Let me get the next round of colors. I think we'll do yellows and gold. Does that sound okay? So my yellows were not showing up super great. Oops, there goes my alarm. Got all these devices here. So the yellow, this is a true, bright, beautiful yellow. But I'm not sure how well that's showing up. So I do have a picture of this one that I'll put up So that's the actual color of it there. Okay, so let me take that back down. So these are the 52 millimeter rings, AMC 381, and this is $11 for the strand. Now this is kind of cool. These have 2 holes, so it's meant for maybe making a bracelet. These are vintage. This is AMC 834, and it's $12 for the strand. And here's that really fun earring hoop with the top hole. This one is AMC 833, and it's $12 for the strand. Now we call this African amber. It's kind of a golden African amber color. It's 25 millimeter round. AMC 823, and it's $11 for the strand. And we have the same color in the 18 millimeter and the 14 millimeter. So you could do a graduated piece. Now this is a pale yellow marble. It's that fun little earring hoop with the top drill. And this one is AMC 828, and these are $2. I use these on the necklace that I'm wearing. This is like a true lemon yellow, 14 millimeter round. They're vintage. AMC 831, $6 for the strand. This is the 27 millimeter ring. AMC 829, it's $12. And this is the 8 millimeter round, matted lemon yellow. AMC 829, $6.50 a strand. Here we have a luster yellow 25 millimeter square, AMC 267, $10 a strand, and these are vintage. This is a bright true yellow, flat oval shape. These are vintage. AMC 266, and these are $8 a strand. We have a pearl yellow stackable flower. These are vintage. AMC 369, $6. And this is a bright, just a bright, beautiful golden yellow, matted. AMC 624, $9.50 a strand. These are 14 millimeter. So this is a clear crystally yellow, 15 millimeter cubes. AMC 281, $10 a strand, and these are vintage. Yellow discs with a top hole, vintage. AMC 378, $8 a strand. And this is that bright true yellow disc with a top hole. AMC 625, these are $10 a strand, and these are vintage. And this is a yellow stackable flower, yellow pearl. These are vintage, AMC 354, $6. And here we have a light yellow marble that's matted. This is the 42 millimeter teardrop, AMC 268, and these are $6 for the strand. And this one's a neon, like a neon green, 18 millimeter. These are vintage, and there's 20 on the strand for $6. It's AMC 832. And here's that golden clear yellow. It's very pale, pale yellow. These are vintage, faceted. These are really cool. AMC 278, and it's $12 for the strand. All right, now we have some gold. So these are resin that are plated with a gold plating. This is a bright, shiny gold plating. These are 25 millimeter. AMC 89, and these are $25 for the strand. And this has a matted gold plating. These are vintage. And these aren't absolutely perfect. Like there's little bits of texture, vintage texture to them. These are AMC 91, and it's $10 for a strand of 6, and these are vintage. These are a shiny and matted gold, and these have 2 holes. So they also would make a great bracelet. These are vintage, AMC 96, and these are $9 for a strand of 5. This is kind of a bronzy gold. These are vintage leaves. AMC 98, and these are $10 for the strand. This is a matted gold, kind of a twisted melon shape. Really pretty. AMC 836, and these are $10 for the strand. And this is a rose gold on these, 10 millimeter round. These are vintage, AMC 95, and these are $4 a strand. And this is kind of a pearly gray with gold inlay. It's a flower with a top drill drop. These are really unique. These are vintage. AMC 92, and these are $9 for the strand. And this is a bright gold, 16 millimeter. These are vintage. AMC 835, and these are $10 for the strand. And this is kind of a gray with gold inlay. This has the flower in the middle with the feather on the side. These are vintage, AMC 838, and these are $12 for the strand. This is a long twisted bead, bright shiny gold, vintage, AMC 837, and these are $12 for the strand. Okay, moving right along, we've got, let's see, we've got black and gray coming up, and then we're going to do the sea creatures and the novelty. So this is a vintage leaf here that is foil backed. So it's clear with a foil back. This one is AMC 87 and it's $12 for the strand. And this is kind of a really pale gray with a metallic silver inlay. And this one is AMC 857, and these are $16 for the strand. This is black with a white inlay. Super cool shape on those. AMC 96, these are $13.50 a strand. And here we have a luster gray stackable flower. These are vintage. AMC 520, and these are $6 a strand. Okay, looks like I'm having a little internet situation here. I'm going to stop for a second and see if it catches up. Okay, I think I'm back now. So this is a really cool Art Deco shape and coloring. So it's black with the white inlay. These are about 1 inch from top to bottom. And this one is AMC 90, and it's $13 for the strand. These are vintage black with white polka dots. AMC 262, and these are $12 for the strand. And here we have a gray marble, 18 millimeter. These are vintage, AMC 855, $6 for the strand. This is just a solid gray vintage disc with a top hole, AMC 84, $8. Transparent black diamond coloring, 15 millimeter vintage, AMC 853, $10 for the strand. And here's that teardrop that I've showed you in a few colors, and here it is in gray. These are 62 millimeter from top to bottom, and there's a top drill. AMC 74, and these are $11. This is kind of a gray metallic coloring, and it's that bar that tapers and has 3 holes. And this one is vintage, and it's AMC 860 for $10 for the strand. And here's a matted opaline gray, 14 millimeter, AMC 85, and it's $9.50 for the strand. And here's kind of a slate gray marble, 16 millimeter. These are vintage, AMC 852, $6 for the strand. And this is the 25 millimeter stackable flower in the gray pearl. AMC 858, and these are $6 a strand. And here's the gray pearl 10 millimeter round. These are vintage AMC 80, and they're $4 for a strand of 20. And here we have the granite marble, 18 millimeter, 8 beads for $6. AMC 79. This is a matted marble, the black and white marble, triangle 25 millimeter, AMC 859 for $10 for the strand. And this is kind of a, gosh, I don't know what to call this. It's kind of, it's matted and it's metallic, but it's got some purple tones in there with the green. That's a vintage leaf, and it's AMC 83, $12. Okay, here we have, okay, I'm gonna hold up a second. The internet's doing something. Okay, here we have a gray marble. This is a 25 millimeter vintage AMC 854, $6. And here we have black with gold inlay, AMC 35. These are $13.50. And here we have like a luster marbled gray, AMC 81. $6 for the strand. This is the long, thin teardrop in gray, AMC 75, and it's $6 a strand. And here's a dark slate gray, 25 millimeter, AMC 82, and it's $10. And here's a dark gray marbled. These are vintage, AMC 856, and these are $8. And here's black with gold inlay, very ornate. And this one is AMC 31 for $12.50. And here we have black with white inlay. And this has the little acorn and the oak leaf pattern on there. These are vintage, AMC 63, and these are $6. These are really cool. So it's a square hoop with a top drill in gray, AMC 73, and these are $6. And here we have black. These are the 61 millimeter teardrops with the top drill. This one is AMC 260, and these are $11 for the strand. And then we have the 25 millimeter rose. And this is AMC 867 for $11. And the stackable flower, this is the 25 millimeter in jet black, AMC 863, $6. And we have that really nice, thin, long teardrop in the black. And this one is AMC 864, $6 a strand. And here's that really fun earring drop that has the top drill. And this one is AMC 869, $2 for the pair. And here we have a matted jet stackable flower. These are vintage, AMC 865, and these are $6 a strand. And then this one's just a good filler bead, just a basic round 8 millimeter jet black, AMC 868, and these are $4 a strand. And then the stackable flower in the 35 millimeter, AMC 866, and those are $3. And then the little ones, AMC 861 for $6. And this is kind of a really dark black marble, really rich. AMC 254, $7.50. And this is kind of a soft, muted black. And it's that tapered shape, tapered bar, and then it has 3 holes. So this one's really useful for making, multiple strand things that you want to space out. So this one is vintage, AMC 253, and it's $10 for the strand. Okay, and here's that really fun, great Art Deco shape that I showed earlier in the seafoam and the sparkle and the clear. So this one is jet, and it's AMC 261, and this one is $11.75 a strand. And here's a teardrop jet, AMC 870 for $8. And a little black disc, vintage, AMC 871 for $8. Okay, 2 more black, and then we'll move on to novelty, and I'm not sure what else I got over there. Okay, so this is that really cool little ring bead where it has the hole in the center, but you can also string it through. So this one is jet, it's vintage, AMC 257, $8. And the stackable flower in black, there's three sizes. And this one is AMC 513, and it's $6 for the strand. Let me get these moved out of the way. Um, okay, so I have some browns and gold tones. Get a little sip of coffee here. Okay, so this is a tortoise shell. It's resin. It's not really tortoiseshell, but tortoiseshell color. 52 millimeter ring. AMC 886 for $12. And this is a matted marbled, and it's got like rust and black and brown and turquoise in there. This is vintage, AMC 43, $8. This is kind of a bone and ivory combo with the inlay. This one's vintage, AMC 39, $10. Bone inlay, saucer shape, 18 millimeter, AMC 37, $12 a strand. This one's a matted black with gold inlay, AMC 885 for $11 a strand. Here we have chocolate brown 27 millimeter ring, AMC 888 is the code, and it's $12 a strand. And this is kind of I don't know what color to call that. Sort of kind of stumped on that color right there. Let's let that sit there for a second. I'll come back to it. This has got like a transparent dark blue with gold tones in there. AMC 34, $7.75. All right, I guess we'll say natural kind of bone tan color. The large hole donut. AMC 44, and those are $12. Oh, there we go. That's a good. Karen says okra. Yeah. After a while, your brain just kind of stops. Okay, this is a tortoiseshell 18 millimeter ring, vintage, AMC 42, $6. Here's gold stone in the drop, 61 millimeter. It has the top drill on the hole. AMC 24, $9. Terracotta 16 millimeter round, AMC 25, $6. And this is amber with some swirls of black and brown tones in there. This one's vintage, AMC 41, $12. And here's that really cool bar with the 3 holes. And this one's kind of a bronzy gold tone. These are vintage, AMC 35, $10. And here's the bronze teardrop 30 millimeter, AMC 48, $4.50 a strand. And this is a agate matte marble color. These are vintage 25 millimeter AMC 47, $6. Goldstone and clear 18 millimeter AMC 45, $7.75 a strand. Kind of a copper bronze large saucer with a large hole. AMC 36, $12. This is kind of a copper pearl finish, and it's that same bar with the 3 holes. These are vintage. AMC 883, $10. Kind of an agate marbled tiger eye coloring. Vintage AMC 884, $6. This is kind of a vintage wood coloring. AMC 40, $10 for the pair. And this is like a dark topaz. AMC 882, and these are $12. Okay, so that completes all of the German resin and lucite beads and rings and drops and pendants. Now we're going to go on to the same materials, but what I call in the novelty. So these will all be of shapes of things. Like these are these little Buddhas. We call these the fat Buddhas. This is like a blue turquoise. And so this one is AMC 756, and it's $8 for 4. Here we have unicorns. This is like a teal blue with a rainbow luster. And this one is AMC 755. And these are $8 for 5 unicorns. And here we have these little Scotty dogs. So these look metallic, they look like metal, but they're resin that have a metallic plating. And these are AMC 86, and it's $16 for 5. Super cute. And these are little ivory colored elephants with gold inlay, and these are AMC 97 for $16. And then we have the patina owls. These are some of my favorites. So it's the copper patina with the turquoise. This is AMC 757, and these are $14.75 for a strand. And then here are the unicorns in a gray luster. Gonna hold that for a minute. My internet is okay. So we're back. AMC 890, and it's $7 for 5. Okay, these are the regular Buddhas, the not fat Buddhas. In the blue turquoise, and they come 6 on a strand. This one is AMC 189. That's $8. And we have those in the seafoam green, AMC 142, $8. And the ultraviolet AMC 14 for $8. Coral, AMC 346 for $8. And then we have the turquoise patina. And this one is AMC 758, and these are $10.50. Anytime there's inlay or a painting, the price goes up a little bit because there's more labor. Okay, then we have the owls. This is a sort of gray and gold marble. And this one is AMC 889, and these are $6.50 for 4. And then we have the ultra violet in the owl, and this one is AMC 4, and these are $6.50 for 4. And then we have the ivory marble. So ivory is really not showing up. There's a little bit of variation in the ivory from lighter to darker. And this one is AMC 776, and those are $6.50. And then we have the topaz marbled, AMC 46, and those are $6.50. Now this owl is a little bit different. It has a top hoop, so these dangle, whereas the other ones have the hole going through them. And this is clear, AMC 245, $6.50 for 4. And then we have a really pretty sort of marbled green that kind of goes from jade to olive green tones. AMC 150, $5.75 for 4. And then we have the mustard yellow. Now there's only 3 on this strand, but there's supposed to be 4, so I'm not sure what happened there. So AMC 830 for $5.75, and you would get 4 of these, not 3. Okay, then we have a sparkly heart. Oh, but I gotta find the code for that, so hold on. Here, we'll go to the pineapples. So these are a bright yellow pineapple with gold inlay, and they have a top hole. And you get 4 of them for $16, and it's AMC 282. And then we have cherries. These are bright, true red cherry drops. AMC 288, and these are $9.50 for 6 cherries. I'm going to show you, this is the necklace that I just love. And it has the pineapples and the cherries. The pineapples and the cherries. And then these are some of my Italian resin pieces that I'll be showing you tomorrow. But anyway, that's a fun one. Okay. Oh, and we have lemons. So this is a bright yellow, lemon yellow lemons. AMC 280, and these are $12 for 4. Okay, here's the heart, the code for the heart. So the heart is AMC 891. It's $3.50 for 1, and it's a pendant, and it's got a hole at the top here. And so it's ruby red with sparkles. Okay, so let's go on to some sea creatures. So these are starfish. So these are the patina starfish. So it's um, the copper patina with turquoise. And this one is AMC 910, and it's 1050 for 4. And so they have a top hole, so they dangle. The pineapple. What number was the pineapple? The pineapple is AMC 2. Sorry. AMC 282. Okay. Keep dropping the internet here, so I'm hoping we're going to be okay here. Okay. So the starfish, AMC 910. And then we have the starfish in coral, AMC 282, and those are $7 for 5. And then we have this Dorado is what we call this color. Starfish. AMC 376, and these are $8 for 10. And here's a really beautiful cobalt starfish. And these are $8.50 for 10, AMC 358. Try to show you all the starfish at once. Okay, here's the cobalt starfish with gold inlay. And then these are matted. Super pretty. So you get 4 on this strand for $16, AMC 302. And so the price difference there is because of the gold inlay. So here's some marble turquoise fish, AMC 898, and it's $4 for 2. And then here's some smaller marble turquoise fish, AMC 900. These are $5.75. And then here's some turquoisey, sort of teal turquoise. These are vintage. AMC 896, $6. And we have those in coral. These are vintage. AMC 894, $6. Some coral marbled seahorses. AMC 905, $7. Matted Montana blue seahorses. AMC 906, $14. Oops, here's some more starfish. Kind of a marbled gray. AMC 315, $7 a strand. This is an ivory with gold inlay. Seahorses, AMC 904, $14. And here we have a marbled jade green seahorses. These are a little bit larger. AMC 318, and these are $3. Here's black with white inlay fish. AMC 902, $14 for 10. Ivory with gold inlay fish, AMC 903, $14 for 10. And here's a vintage gray fish, AMC 895 for $6. Marbled coral fish, AMC 899, $7 for a strand of 10. And here's a clear with glitter vintage fish, AMC 893, $6. These are vintage. And here's a light coral pink vintage fish, AMC 313. And here's an ivory with silver inlay, AMC 901, and these are $14 for 10. And here we have a patina puka shell, AMC 391, $14 for 6. And here we have a brown and ivory puka shell, AMC 292 for $9.50. A little clam shell, AMC 356 for $10. And this is a pearl oyster shell. Now again, these are all resin, so they're not real shells, they're resin. This has a really pretty luster finish on it. AMC 377, $9. And this is a nautilus shell, AMC 349, $14. An ivory clam shell, AMC 370, $6. This one's vintage, AMC 317, $9. We have these little coral branches, which are really cute. So these are resin coral branches. This one is AMC 335, $6. And then we have the coral branch in the black, AMC 379 for $6. And then there's a lighter pink coral, AMC 364. So here, I'll put all of them together. So there's the red coral, the pink coral, and the black. And then we have these little coral pieces in the black. This is AMC 909. These are $7. And there's 20 of them on the strand. We have that same one in a pink coral, AMC 325, $7. And this is a really, really pale pink, almost a white coral. And that one is AMC 303 for $7. And then we have this one in the pink coral and the red coral. The pink coral is AMC 284 for $4, and there's 20 beads on the strand. And the red coral is AMC 272 for $4 for 20 beads on the strand. And here is a sort of a luster olive green colored in the fish. And this one is AMC 325 for $7.50 for the pair. And then I have that same one in the ivory with gold. And that one is AMC 897 for $10. There's actually a lot of detail in that, but I'm not sure if I'm going to pick it up. Okay, and here's a blue seahorse, AMC 907, $3. And then a little gold seahorse, AMC 310. I think novelty earrings are going to be really in now for this spring and summer. Here's a gold fish, AMC 348, $5.75 for two. Couple more coral designs. This is the red coral, AMC 347 for $6 for 10. And then I have that same one in the pink coral, AMC 907 for $6. Okay, and here's a coral piece. This does not have any holes in it, so you'd have to either glue or wire wrap it. And that one is AMC 914, and that's $2. Couple more shells. AMC 277 for $9. This is the Nautilus shell, AMC 390, $13.50 for 4. And I have that one in a blue also. The blue has a lot of detail in it. AMC 308, and that's $13.50. Okay, let's see. Gold starfish. So here's a large starfish with the gold plating. Got a top hole right there. And that one is AMC 911 for $5.50. And then we have the gold clamshell, the top hole, AMC 912. That one's $6. And then we have this shell that has a little loop on there. This one's vintage, and it's kind of a lustery, and it's got browns and natural tones in there. And that one is AMC 916, and it's $4. And then we have this red and white shell with the loop. This one's also vintage. And that one is AMC 915, and that one's $4. Okay, so to finish up with the novelty, I just have a couple of anchors. So this one is vintage, navy blue, AMC 913, $3 each. And then we have these smaller ones that like to hang on to each other. In the navy blue, AMC 908 for $6 for a strand of 8. And then I have that same one in red. It's a true red. AMC 388 for $6. Okay, so that was all of that amazing resin, German resin. And now I've got about a half an hour before my take a break, but I'm going to show you laser cut, which is still more German resin, but these are all laser cut pieces. So these are price points are a little higher on these, but it's because there's just a lot of labor involved. And these pieces make really great earrings. So this shape is called a marquee. And so the code for these is going to be a little bit different. All of the laser cut, the code is going to be LCR dash and then whatever number. So this one is the turquoise. And so the back of it is solid and the front has kind of an iridescent luster. So the prices for these are all per piece. And so this one, this shape is $5.25 per piece, and it's they're 30 by 21 millimeter. And so they're cut. So they're sheets of resin that they hand make, and then they cut the shapes out with a laser. So this one is going to be LCR 29. I'll show you all of the colors that we have that shape in. This is kind of a moss green. Cobalt blue. And they're all going to be the same price per color, for each color. This is a dark red. It's kind of a cinnabar red. And a tortoiseshell. They have a really nice feel to them, very good quality, although they're lightweight, so they're perfect for earrings. This one's magenta. And so it's kind of iridescent and shiny on one side and then solid color on the back side. Ivory. And this has texture in it, so it actually has the look and feel of real ivory or bone. I call this one black diamond. And so this one has got this sort of gray sheen on one side. and then it's solid black on the back. So you could use either side depending on what you want. So black on the back and a gray sheen. Hi Kathy. Yes, everything is on Flickr. Just keep in mind that you need to just jot down the numbers and email them to me from Flickr, which is totally fine. Okay, so this one is we call this one Silver Shell because the back of this has kind of a shell texture to it. Let's see, I have another question here that I just need to try to answer real quick. Um, Mary, so you can look at the videos after they so the one I did earlier should already be posted on the wall, and when this one ends, it'll post. So you can go back and look at them anytime. Okay, this one is Rose. And Mary, if you want to send me an email, I'll give you the link for Flickr. And this one is Saffron. Okay, so the next shape in the laser cut is the diamond. And these are 40 by 33 millimeter. And these are all going to be $6 each. And so here we have the sapphire blue. And then we have jet. Now this one is solid. It's black on both sides. And then we have the ultraviolet. And the turquoise AB. So it's solid turquoise on one side and then the turquoise AB on the other side. And then the emerald. Carnelian. Saffron. Magenta. Silver shell. And this has the shell texture on the back. The cinnabar red or dark coral red. The rose. Okay, now we have the square shape. This is a 35 millimeter. And these are $7.50 each. And we have that in the saffron. Clear. And jet. And that's black on both sides. Emerald green. The back of this one is kind of a shell texture. And then the carnelian. And the back of the carnelian has kind of a shell. The silver. Okay, now I have the circle. shape, and these are 35 millimeter, and these are $6. And here I have them in jet. Karen, I'm gonna do the cabochons. I don't know that I'm gonna get to the cabochons on this video. I might have to do them on the next one. They are on Flickr though, I think, if you look. So here's the turquoise. Magenta. And this really cool green. It's kind of a grass green. Okay, so I have a few more shapes of the laser cut. This shape here is our quadrifoil. And here I have it in the carnelian. Now these are a little bit more expensive. These are $15.50 each, but they're also quite large. They are 2¼ inches, but they're still definitely lightweight enough for earrings. They make really beautiful earrings. Kind of hard for me to show the earrings where direction I have the camera. So this is the carnelian. And this is a beige. And that has the back of this one is almost as pretty or prettier as in the front. The back has a real sort of natural shell look to it. And then I have that in the ivory. And the sapphire blue. Silver shell. Turquoise AB. Ultraviolet. Emerald. Oh, and these are 60 by 44 millimeter. The saffron. The saffron might be my favorite. Abalone, and this one had the back of this one is black. Seafoam. Rose. The dark red coral color. It's a really dark true red. Oops. Start getting out of my little square there. Slate blue. Jet, and this one is just solid black on both sides. And then the tortoiseshell. Okay, so that's the quadrifoil. And then we have a few more shapes here. These are 45 millimeter. This one's going to be $9.50 each. This is like a capri blue, and it's got sparkles in there. And it's pretty much the same on both sides. One side is a little bit more sparkly than the other. And I have that same shape in a dark gray with sparkles. And here's one that is 38 by 42 millimeter. These are $9.50. And this is a really sort of midnight blue sparkle. And then here we have a large teardrop. These are 48 by 32 millimeter. These are $9. And this is like a really true bright fuchsia pink. And it's got sparkles. It's really pretty. And then I have that same one in a gray. And there's sparkles in that one. This is kind of a bright neon green with sparkles. Coral pink with the sparkles. And then here we have a large circle shape, 45 millimeter in the tortoiseshell. And these were all made in Germany. I don't know if I mentioned that already. And then the dark cinnabar red. Emerald green. Beige. Ivory. Okay, and then we have this shape, which I call a comb, because it kind of reminds me of like a Victorian comb you'd put in your hair. This is a true dark red. These are 55 by 45 millimeter, and these are 14. These are kind of a little bit thicker, a little more substantial, but still lightweight enough for earrings. And then I have that in the tortoiseshell, which is really pretty. And then the turquoise. And then we have these large pendants, which, believe it or not, these are still lightweight enough for earrings. And this one is 62 millimeter, and these are $13.50 each. And I just have these in 3 colors: the emerald, the ivory, and the tortoiseshell. Okay, one more tray of the laser cut pieces. So this one is kind of interesting. It's a really large drop, but it has these little extra holes down here that you can dangle things from if you want to. You don't have to, but it's a nice little option. So this one is in, these are 68 by 45 millimeter. They're $14 each. And this one's jet, solid jet black on both sides. And then we have that in the silver shell. And the saffron. And the carnelian. And then we have this little kind of ellipse shaped drop. This is 30 by 15 millimeter, and this one I only have in the tortoiseshell. Got a top hole. Those are $3 each. And then we have the same design, a little bit larger, 45 by 23 millimeter. These are $4 each. We have the fuchsia. The tortoiseshell. A bright orange. Okay, that code is LCR87. Peridot green. And a sapphire blue. I just need to get the code out here. And then here we have roses. That's a pink, lustery pink rose. And those are $8. They're 51 millimeter. I have the rose in a silver. All right, getting a little backwards there. So we have the silver and the saffron. And then we have this pretty shape. It's kind of like a flower. That's in the ivory, and this has that really nice texture to it, where it has the look and feel of real ivory, which is nice, especially since it's not real ivory. LCR 76, and those are $9.50 each, and it's 50 by 40 millimeter. And I have that one in the tortoiseshell. Okay, 6 more items to show you, and then I'm going to take a break, and then I'll be back with cabochons, vintage glass cabochons, and my lampwork beads. So this little teardrop shape is 30 by 20 millimeter. These are $5 each, LCR 78, and this one is the jet black on both sides. And I have that in the magenta. And the beige. And here's one last teardrop shape. These are still part of the laser cut. This one is 45 by 30 millimeter in the tortoiseshell, and it has a top hole. And this one is LCR 75. And then we have this snow. This is like a snow white with sparkles, but I have a feeling that it's not going to show up, unfortunately. It's really pretty though. LCR 17. This one you might have to take a look at one of the photographs. And then here it's like a sky blue with the sparkles. LCR 74, and those are $6. Here's a pair of earrings done with the tortoiseshell ones, and then this is a vintage, a navy blue vintage glass, which I'll be showing you those tomorrow. So these tortoiseshell ones on these earrings, the code for these is LCR 75, and they're $6 each. I just wanted to show you that. And then while I have them here before, because I'm going to switch all these things around, I'm going to show you a couple more finished pieces just real quick. So here's a pair of earrings with this one. And these are LCR 72, and these are $14 each for those. And that also has the vintage glass up on top that I'll be showing you tomorrow. And then I know I already showed you all of the sea creatures But just for funsies, this is the necklace I made a couple of years ago. I actually made it for our local fair and entered it. It's the first time I've ever made anything to enter into a fair. Anyway, I had a lot of fun making it, and it has all of my little coral pieces and my starfish and fish and seahorses, and there's some vintage buttons and different things in there. And I just thought it was fun, so I wanted to show that to you. Some inspiration. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little break and get a bite to eat, and I will be back at, let me just look at my schedule. Okay, I'll be back at 3 o'clock Pacific time, which is 6 o'clock Eastern time, and I'll be back with my vintage glass cabochons and the Yayin glasswork lampwork beads. So that will be finishing off for today. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in about a half an hour.